much for clicking on this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for taking some time every day to hang out with me. Today's video is the sequel of our top 10 best products from subscription boxes. Today we are sharing with you our top 10 worst products from subscription boxes. Girl, I do get a handful of boxes and my top 10 worst ones are only from Ipsy and BOXYCHARM, so I didn't even make it to Glow Addict, Tribe, Face Tory, Coco Teak, and it's not just to bash Ipsy and BOXYCHARM, but they are the mainstream subscription boxes that have been around for a while, and you kind of have that expectation of receiving these really awesome products. So when your expectation isn't met, it is definitely a letdown and disappointment. I will leave my collabs playlist link to watch previous collabs, and if you're visiting from any of the channels, welcome. Thank you so much for checking me out. I hope you subscribe and give this video a like before you leave. Alright, we are starting with Ipsy. The first product I wrote down was the Nor's Skin Meditation Gel Cream. First of all, are you a gel or a cream? To me, there's a blatant, obvious difference between the two. Gels are very lightweight and thin, whereas creams are thick boys. I prefer to use gels in my morning skincare routine, not in the winter time, but in the spring and summer, my skin can get oily throughout the day. So that's why I like a more lightweight to help prevent that, because if I used a cream, I'm a grease ball. So I like to use those at night. That way my skin can fully absorb and get that really nice hydration, moisture, smoothness throughout the night. But this product is quite interesting because one, it cannot make up its mind if it wants to be a gel or a cream. I would say it's more of a gel. It's a lot thinner, it's not as viscous, not as thick, but I swear to you that this dried out my skin even more. It just does the reverse of what a moisturizer should be, and I don't have much to begin with having dry skin. And I know it's not any of the other products. When I incorporate new products in my skincare routine, I keep my base products the same, and then I just replace my moisturizer. So I was probably either using my Perlise or Malagica, and those work well with my skincare routine. So clearly this was obvious that it's this product and not anything else. I gave it about 2 weeks, which is a fair chance, probably even a little bit too forgiving, and then it was just decluttered. This next product, I don't know which is worse, this product or my fourth product that I wrote down. It is the Beauty For Real High Definition Mascara. Man. Talk about instant smudge, and this mascara claimed that it was smudge proof. That is a lie. I promise you, upon application, it smudged. It was that bad. The wand was very interesting as well because it claimed that it had really good volumizing, lengthening, but it was like this very pitiful wand. I noticed no difference. I have no lashes to begin with, so for claiming those big claims, I would instantly know. It would look like I had eyelash extensions. It was so terrible. I used it twice because I figured because I'm doing a try on, I'm kind of being silly as it is because Griffin was in that video with me as well, but I tried it off camera, not with him around, and it was still bad. I'm very picky when it comes to mascaras. I think it's because we get so many mascaras in boxes. If you don't instantly show me results, or even with a primer, you're gonna go in the trash because we're gonna get another one next month. Segueing into the next product, which is by Tristique, it's the Good Vibes Mascara and Lash Curler. If you like to pinch your eyelids or rip out your eyelashes, this is the product for you. It does a fantastic job at doing that. I think it was a really good, innovative product being a 2-in-1. That way you don't have to carry both a mascara and an eyelash curler. That way you have a convenient one on the go. But if you're not going to curl, what's the point of you anyway? But this one hurt. I felt like it left a little bit of a bump because there was definitely some redness there for a while and some lashes were missing. It just was not a good time. And for it being more of a wet, runny formula, it seemed to dry out really quickly. The mascara was okay if you put on lashes and then you want to blend in your natural lashes with the falsies, but for volumizing, doesn't do squat. And then the last product from Ipsy is kind of unfair to the brand. It's the Il Makiage Single Eyeshadow, and the reason why I put this on here is a single eyeshadow to me is not a full-size item, and to receive this product twice in 2 separate bags really pissed me off. I'll link my December Ipsy unboxing. That's where I do a full-on tangent about the situation. I think Ipsy just has a bad idea of what a full-size item is, because they even wrote in their email saying that it is a full-size item. It's $25. What do you mean? I don't care how much it retails for. The fact is that a full-size item would be a palette. Hell, even like a duo eyeshadow, I would maybe kind of be a little bit more lenient, but a single eyeshadow is just one. Like, I can't even create, I mean, I guess I could create a look just putting it all over my lid, but when you think of eyeshadow, full-size item, I automatically think of a palette. That was my biggest gripe with this product. The remaining items are from BOXYCHARM. The first one is the Illuminati is a collaboration palette. Man, I thought the Morphe 35 eye palette was ashy, didn't blend, no pigment. Girl, this could give that palette a run for its money. At least Morphe actually eventually did show up on your eyes after like 10,000 coats. This one, not not so much. I was literally there forever trying to make some kind of pigment work. I used that palette in my top 20 product regrets video. I was just looking at that footage, just cringing editing because of how bad the makeup looked, but I was filming a TikTok, a short, prior to that, trying to use that palette. It was just an epic fail. Oh my gosh, I couldn't make any of the pastel shades to work. I even tried the yellow, the green that aren't even in that look, and it's just terrible. And it's overpriced. It's almost $50 for that palette, and for what? Ash, chalk. That's a situation where if you really wanted a pastel palette, maybe Morphe 35i, even then it's kind of reaching. But after building it up for quite some time, man, it finally did show up, but this did not. Like, I pretty much feel like I'm gonna hit pan on the shades that I used in that look sooner rather than later, of how many times I dipped my brush over and over again, and it also has a lot of kick up, so it's just a waste of product, honestly. This next product, we are traveling way back at the beginning, prior to the pandemic. I received the Pretty Vulgar concealer, and I was pretty stoked about this because that's when BOXYCHARM was rolling out the complexion products, and first of all, terrible shade match for me. This was way too dark, which is fine. I can make it work in the summertime. Besides that, this concealer likes to cake, crease, all of the above. It doesn't matter if I hydrate my eyes with some eye cream prior to it. It doesn't matter if I set it with a really good setting powder. It inevitably will crease, cake. It looks terrible, and I don't even understand why. It's not like it's that thick of a formula or that drying. Something about it just cakes and looks gross, and it really emphasizes your wrinkles. I tried different ways of blending it out with brushes, sponges. I tried it with so many different powders, and it still doesn't want to work out. Do y'all remember when BOXYCHARM put in the Focci 24K Gold Foil Moisturizing Cream? Man, there was a lot of controversy about this, and personally, I didn't even use it. I threw it away immediately just because it was sketchy. Because when I received it, you Google it, nothing was there. Who is this Focci? And then like 3 days later, it randomly popped up, and the MSRP on it is like $100, and you're just like, this unknown brand with this website that just magically appears, you're claiming that this is gonna be $100. No. And it was very contradicting. It made these claims of cruelty-free, but you couldn't like find any information about that, as well as its products being clean, but there was parabens in it, and I'm like, parabens are not clean, but okay. If you look at clean from Sephora, parabens are not in that description. And so when a website just randomly appears a few days later after it, I just was not comfortable even putting this product on my face. I didn't want to put my skin at risk, being sensitive as it is, not being clear if it's cruelty-free or not, because if you're not clear on that, is it going to be clear of where it was manufactured type thing? So there's just a lot of different factors that sketched me out that I just threw it away immediately. I'm pretty sure that's what I did on my unboxing video. This next product could be considered a dupe for what I'm wearing today, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. This is the Studio Makeup Ease Wear palette. There's something about this brand that I just don't know why BOXYCHARM just likes to throw it in. Maybe it's because it's a higher value item or what, because I think this palette was close to $40. I would just spend that extra $5 and get the ABH one, because the ABH one at least has really good pigment. It's easy to work with. This palette, the mattes were very chalky, the shimmers were very lacklustering, and what annoyed me the most is because I have two BOXYCHARM profiles that both profiles got them, while there was so many other products out there that I could have received instead, but this was during like the peak, I guess if you want to say, of the pandemic, so like products were maybe scarce or something. I don't know. My profiles just didn't make sense of what they received, because I think there was maybe one product that was different amongst the two profiles, and one of them is like my true profile, like my age and more makeup heavy, whereas my other profile is double my age, more skincare heavy. I think I even got frustrated when I was trying to create a look, because I only did swatches in my video, that when I did finally use this palette, I got so frustrated and fed up that I chucked it. I took out Sultry to create the same exact look. These next two products is just my frustration with BOXYCHARM Luxe trying to compete with FabFitFun, which is okay, but FabFitFun's more lifestyle products are awesome. Yes, give me blankets, give me a robe. I still want a robe, if you can't tell. I don't know, BOXYCHARM just doesn't execute on it as well, because they gave me this damn Teamy tumbler. First of all, I don't really care for Teamy products. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion. None of the products have really appealed to me. This one really got me upset because it was a tumbler. It was dumb. There were so many other products. Don't get me wrong, I love cups. I'm a very avid Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks collector of cups. This one just did not excite me at all. It was just kind of like a filler product, and that's just what I get irritated with is like, if you're gonna put lifestyle items in, make it something exciting. I would have even taken the dang earrings or something else instead, but no, you give me a cup. And this next one, I don't want hand soap. In my boxes, no, if I'm gonna get hand soap, I'm gonna stock up on their $3 at Bath & Body Works or get the Big Daddy soaps from Costco in bulk. But I got the I don't even know how to pronounce this. Cuccio Somatology Calm and Clean Hand Wash. Now don't get me wrong, it smelled fantastic because I love lavender. But it also said that it could be a body wash, which it just doesn't lather up good. I really like body washes to lather up really nice, get nice and soapy, thinking I am cleansing myself a little bit better. Like my body didn't feel clean, but my hands felt clean. So it was just weird. I don't know if they're just trying to make it more appealing that it's a hand wash and a body wash. That way you're not just getting soap in a box, but it was also overpriced as well. Like, why would you pay $40 for a hand soap? Even for a body wash at that point too, because you can just go to Target, $5. If you wanted to splurge, Bath & Body Works, $12, but $40? It's a little bit much for me. This was only 10, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this wasn't even all the boxes that I get. It was just Ipsy and BOXYCHARM. I have a higher expectations with these because of them being so mainstream, because like Glow Addict, Tribe, and all them are more known for being more indie, and they're not as expensive, except for Tribe. Tribe is a little bit more. Face Tory, Glitz Glam, those are ones that are less expensive and you get more indie products on it. So with BOXYCHARM and Ipsy, and then trying to appeal of getting more prestige brands, and when you get stuff like this, it's just very disappointing. But I also try to take in consideration that it was the year of the pandemic. It was probably hard to resource some products, but some of these products were just terrible. I would love to know, which subscription boxes do you guys get? What were some of your worst products that you received? Were any of the products that I picked out your worst products as well? And if these are some of your holy grail products, don't get offended at all. We all have different body chemistries. We all react to products differently. By all means, don't stop using it just because it didn't work out for me. And don't forget to check out everyone else's look. There'll be a playlist linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.